to everyone, my name is Federico and I'm going to present my midterm project as a full-stack web developer student with SocraTech. The assignment was to create a web page from zero, so here we have the result. First of all, I had to create the entity relationship diagram. It is one too many, so one restaurant has different dishes, while one dish can belong to just one restaurant. Then I had to implement it into my SQL Workbench application. So I have defined all the characteristics of the attributes, and I have established the relationship between the two tables that I was going to create. As we can see, the primary key is the restaurant ID that it is present in both the table. Then I set the server. For the server I have used Node, Express as a framework, and then different libraries like Bycrypt to hash password, Multer to upload imaging, MySQL2 to connect with the database, and Nodemon. I have created 3 different rows and 3 different controllers and 16 views, but I'm going to show all this functionality through the browser directly, and then I will enter a bit into the code. So this is the home page of my program, and the structure of the page and of the different views is the same. So we have a header with a navbar with links that lead you to different views, the main content, and then the footer. Only for the home I have decided not to include the footer because I wanted to have this effect for all the viewport. I have decided materia prima, and here as the name of the web page, and here you have the reason why. And then I added the restaurant gallery and dishes gallery. The restaurant gallery is a collection of all the restaurants that are already registered in my database. So I've got a photo with easy hover effect and a name and a description. And the view of the dish is quite similar. If I enter into the dish, these are dishes that are already registered into my application. If I enter in each of the dish, I will be redirected to the restaurant. And once I enter in the restaurant, I will have a couple of more information like the phone number, the email address, and then I will have the possibility to do some action. And here you have the dishes that are related to that restaurant. For restaurant as well as for dishes, I had done a complete CRUD. That means create information, read the information, update the information, and delete the information. So let's see, and then we will come back to that position. So once I enter in Join Us and register, I have the possibility to add a new restaurant. In order to be faster, I will just put one everywhere. I have to write the same password. I have to write something, and I have to fulfill all the field. Otherwise, I will receive a message. And I don't need to upload a picture because the program will assign me one as default. Here we are. So I have created my new restaurant. Now I enter into the restaurant and I want to update the information. So I don't want to call it one anymore, but I want to call like that. So I enter and I want to change picture. So let's go to another picture. For example, this one. So this is my new restaurant, and as you can see, it's present even in the gallery. Okay. Then once I have created the restaurant, I can add 2 dishes, or 3, or as much as I want. So the first one I will call dish 1, just to show you. I don't have to upload any picture because I will receive one as default, and this is the picture. And then let's do the same process with a new one. So I will call it dish 2, for example. No picture, nothing, no information, and here we are. And if we go to the gallery of the dishes, we will see that we have the dishes even there. I can enter the dish 2 and I can modify it. For example, I can change the picture because I don't like that one. So let's try. Okay, here we are. And right now I want to call it dish 4. Okay, here we are. So I go back to the restaurant. I can see that I had updated the information of that dish, And if I go to the gallery of dish, I can see that this is the first one, and then dish 2 is dish 4, it's here. And finally, I have the possibility to delete one of the dish and one of the restaurant. If I enter into the dish and I delete it, it will disappear forever. So I want to be able to gain the information that I had. So if I enter here, the dish disappear, I refresh, and there is no more that's the first dish. But if I delete from the restaurant, I will do a logical delete. That means that it will disappear from the web page. It's not present anymore here, nor the dishes, but in the database it will still be present. So let's check it out. I enter in the table restaurant, and here at the end we have the restaurant that I created, Memento Mori, and here you have it is marked as deleted. Here you have an example of an encrypted password. As you can remember, we had just a chi, and then if we enter into the dish table, we will see that the dish 4, that is the one that I deleted with the restaurant, is here, but deleted in a logical way, while the other one that was dish 1 had disappeared. So I have lost the information. So we have to keep attention with that action. And finally, we have here the contact, so easy form contact where we can send information, and the possibility to log in. So if I enter an email address and the password that are correct, I will be redirected to the web page of the restaurant that has that email address and that password. So it is quite cool. And finally, I modified the error pages. So if you write a wrong direction, you will be redirected to this one. So you can go back. And then I have adapted the web page for tablet version and mobile version. The functionality are the same and the structure are the same too. The only thing is that in telephone and in mobile and tablet version there is no hover anymore. But what I can do is the same. So I can enter here, I can register, or I can log in or whatever, and the same with the telephone. So here's the navigability is the same, so the structure doesn't change. Here in the mobile phone I even deleted the background imaging that I had in the form. So that's all. I want to enter a bit in the code because I want to show you what I have, how I was organized. So I had created different controllers, routes and controllers, and I have used the get and post method, and I have done different select in order to receive information from the database. For the layout, I have used SAS, CSS and Bootstrap, and here you have the different folder with the different code, and here you can find the information of the database. So that's all. I hope you like the project, and if you want to know more, please contact me. Bye bye.